It is Tuesday, December 4th, 2018. Thank you all for tuning into the Steam Mobile Tech YouTube channel. Just wanted to make this video as a public service announcement for those of you that are either on Metro by T-Mobile or are considering joining for the service. Just to make this quick, this is pretty much a new business policy that Metro by T-Mobile made when they first did the actual rebrand several weeks ago, but now in turn it actually being reinforced, and we're seeing the charge actually happening. So as of right now, T-Mobile is going to be charging, or excuse me, Metro by T-Mobile is going to be charging customers to swap or change phones that are attached to your phone number. So essentially what this is if you are looking to do a SIM swap of your number from one device to another, they're going to be charging you $15 to do so. So if you're moving your SIM from one phone to another, even if you do indeed own both phones and they are unlocked devices, they are going to be charging you for any type of switching of the SIM to another phone for $15. Now, the way that Metro by T-Mobile does things is you can either call them in or you can do this online. The charge will actually just go to your account. This is something that they haven't been doing in the past. Customer service has been glad to do this free of charge. Then with the rebrand, they started this new charge, and a lot of people were actually able to kind of get the fee waived and, you know, get kind of through a loophole in that sense. Now they're actually going to follow through, and they're charging people for the SIM changes and the SIM swaps. So this is really an unprecedented move. I can't think of any time in my years working with telecoms, or on this channel for that matter, where a company is charging for SIM swaps. Maybe there has been a company before. I don't know if they're still in business, but this is a very questionable move. To kind of clarify some things, this is not an activation fee. Obviously, you own your phones in this case. They are unlocked, and you are just swapping your SIMs. So this is not essentially that. This is something totally different. Early on, right after the rebrand, I believe the policy was made, some people were having good fortune getting reps to waive the fee, you know, through some kind of a workaround or a request, and they were happy to do that, but they are unable to do that currently. So no longer the case. Couple things I thought about was, number one, what are reviewers going to do? Reviewers that are switching SIMs that maybe utilize Metro by T-Mobile's service, now they're going to be charged $15 every time they change their SIM from one phone to another. Another thing I thought about was travelers. You know, if they're going to be leaving the country or for whatever reason, taking a phone with them and then coming back to reutilize the service, they're going to be charged to do so. And then I also just thought about the general tech enthusiast like myself who may want to give Metro by T-Mobile a try as a prepaid carrier. Now this probably deters me from doing so and just general testing. So, you know, if you want to try out a new phone, a new device, and you're going to move your SIM, they're going to charge you $15. Now, let's say you don't like the way that it's running on your phone, you don't like the service, or you don't like the phone that you're trying, I should say. They're going to charge you $15 to put it all back, and all of that could happen in a day, or 12 hours, or 5 hours, and they're going to charge you $30 to do that. So I actually kind of want to synthesize everything all in one thing, okay? So let me be clear about this, and I don't mean to offend anyone. I hope I'm not taken the wrong way, but let me go on the record and say this. T-Mobile, the owner and operator of Metro, they are not the Un-carrier that we used to know. T-Mobile now has to become more profitable. There is pressure to succeed financially, and I think this move is descriptive of that. So there's no more customer favors. There's no more of kind of being like the nice guy in a business full of bad guys. So this move, in my eyes, is absolute thievery. To me, I equate it to basically stealing for a service that should be considered just normal customer care. This is unjustified and just straight up greed. I don't know how there's any other way you could slice it. You know, maybe you guys can tell me in the comment section below how you feel about it. I just don't understand how they're going to get away with charging their customers like this. To me, it's not fair and it's not legitimate. I don't think this type of service requires a $15 fee. This is a very Verizon-like move. This is a very AT&T-like move where you're charging for every little thing. A lot of people view Verizon and AT&T in that way. And here is Metro by T-Mobile, the Un-carrier who put their name on this brand, doing those types of things. So I predicted this years ago, probably about 3 or 4 years ago. I said that T-Mobile will at some point ditch the true meaning of the Un-carrier and look to become a more profitable carrier just like Verizon, just like AT&T, and here it is manifesting itself. And I'm not claiming to be some type of crazy prophet in this, right? I'm being very facetious and playful in that way. But, you know, they are exactly who they said they were not going to be. And I think that's just indicative of the business aspect of things. A lot of people think that T-Mobile is in the business of helping their customers, and they are, but only if it helps them in their bottom line, which is becoming more profitable, and that means them becoming more like the bigger two carriers. So, you know, please don't get mad at me. Please don't attack me. I'm not attacking anyone. I'm not saying negative about anybody out there if you use Metro by T-Mobile or not. I'm just saying this is the state of the affairs, right? The uncarrier movement thing, branding, that's pretty much over. When you see a company doing this, strictly an agreed move, that is essentially what this is. The uncarrier movement is done. So ask yourself this question. Why this fee? If you can justify it to me, fine. You know, if you can find a good reason why they should be charging $15 to do a SIM swap, by all means, you know, go ahead and give me what you have in terms of your opinions and your thoughts in the comment section below. I tried in so many different ways, I cannot justify it. Now, if you're going to tell me that the representative that's doing the swap for you deserves some form of compensation and the company has to pay that, fine. Do you justify it requires a $15 fee? You guys tell me in the comment section below. I know things could get a little chippy in there, but hopefully we can remain civil. I'd love to hear what your thoughts and opinions are on that. So go ahead, sound off in the comment section below. I am anticipating some action on there. So thank you everybody for watching the video. Much appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, if you're interested in seeing more of my content. I'm going to have a lot of videos coming out here as well as in the Patreon page. Sneem Mobile Tech on Patreon, link in the description below. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next one. Peace.